Top grant websites for 2024. So if you'd like to know where to find on-market as well as off-market grants this year, these are the top grant websites that you can actually use to find grants for your business. Keep watching. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde. Welcome. Please subscribe to the #1 community for real estate income, grants, and credit. So these are the top grant websites for this year. So if you need money and funds for your business and you're struggling to actually know how you can get access to free capital for your business, these websites are for you. They have key benefits. They actually help you streamline the search process when it comes to looking for grants for your small business. And they also save you time and resources when it comes to allocating and finding where grants are and how to apply for grants. And they also help you learn how to use AI to find grants and expand you to a wider range of grant opportunities outside of your scope in your local area. If you're looking for grants online as well as offline, you'll find great value with these websites. Number 1, profellow.com. So ProFellow is a free database of over 2,700 funding awards and grant opportunities for professional development as well as graduate study. Now you can actually use this tool and actually this resource to not only help establish your business, but also set yourself up for business. Many times I find oftentimes entrepreneurs go into business, and the entrepreneurs that we actually help from all around the country, sometimes they don't know what they're doing. They actually went into business by taking someone else's vision. And if you're going to be establishing a business and learning how to grow that business long term, you really need to actually have the skill sets and the tools to be able to establish the business, but also most importantly, maintain the business. So sometimes having the skills of professional development can go a long way in not only establishing your business, growing your business, but most importantly, maintaining your business. So this is one of the reasons why as entrepreneurs, if we're not doing professional development, we need to be hiring people who actually have had those skill sets. And this is something that you need to watch for. So if you're not going to be doing it for yourself, you just want to also tap in so you can actually get access to be able to see and get exposed to professional development so that when you're making your hires for your business to scale your business, you actually know what you're hiring. And this is one of the biggest values for ProFellow and their funding awards, where they actually are helping people to actually establish themselves in skills that will give them the opportunity and give them the skill sets to run businesses successfully. So the ProFellow website actually has some key features. They actually help you find funding. They also give you application support. So if you're actually going through and applying for a funding opportunity and a funding award, they actually give you application support. In addition to that, they also help you to promote your own programs. So in cases where you're actually going to be promoting your own program, they actually allow you to be able to do that, and also give you the ability to have the streamline and open range to all these people who are actually looking for programs to actually have placement and see your offer. So ProFellow is a go-to source and a resource that you can actually use for your business strategically to scale and grow your business. And as I shared, if you're looking to set up a business and maintain that business, you want to make sure that you actually can sustain it long term. So sometimes we're struggling as business owners and we're wondering, why are we struggling? And we think it's the industry or we think it's the business. Well, other people in the same business are actually successful. They're doing your same business that you're doing, but they're actually successful at it. Why is that? Because they probably have a different mindset, which is all of us as entrepreneurs, including myself, had to do. We had to level up in our mindset and change the way we thought. I've had businesses where the businesses have struggled for a long time, and I actually had to change the way I looked at it and the streams where I was looking to be able to generate income. And this is where I actually tapped into grants in 2007 and also other ways to be able to navigate and market my business. You need to know how to market your business properly, and you need to know how to actually tap into every available opportunity to get more streams coming into your business. You're not just going to depend on sales only. You're going to depend on sales primarily, but you need to know how to generate sales for your business, how to make money for your business, and also how to get grants and other funding opportunities and other income coming into your business. So this is actually a great source to be able to tap into, level up in your professional development as an entrepreneur, and you can actually get more information by going directly to their website at profellow.com. Number 2, AskRinde.com. So our website is on the list for this year for one of the top grant websites because we're the top grant website for small businesses in the country. We actually have a unique opportunity for you as an entrepreneur in our website where we actually show you how to get grants for your business, but we also teach you the formula for grants. There is actually a formula for grants to rinse and repeat and get grants consistently. Oftentimes I find with entrepreneurs, many times your business is not properly set up. So there are several factors that preclude you from getting grants and getting approved for grants. It's not just knowing how to apply for grants. It's not just knowing the process. You can know the process from A to Z. If you don't know the formula for grants and how to properly set up your business and how to structure things when it comes to actually how you approach grants, you're going to constantly fail. And that's where many entrepreneurs who try their hands at grants find themselves, where they're struggling and they think it doesn't work, but it does. So I've actually been tapped into grants since 2007. As I've shared, we get grants on a monthly basis for my business. And we actually know how to actually maneuver and continually, consistently apply for grants every single Monday. And we show you how to do that in our resource area. So at AskRinde, we've created a community for entrepreneurs to flourish and grow, not only getting grants, but knowing how to properly set up their business and knowing how to move their businesses forward constantly. And you're constantly going to need that nurturing. You're going to need to be pushed because business is not a straight line. It's not always going all the way up. There's changes in business. There's environmental changes. And as we're seeing, there's a lot of changes happening all around the country on a national level, as well as on the international stage, and they affect your business. So whether it's inflation, whether it's actually having a higher cost in operating your business, how do you continue to sustain your business? You built a vision. How do you keep it going? So this is where we actually come in, where we help you to not only nurture your business, deliberate, strategize on how to actually grow your business. You can actually be tapped into all the current grants real time. So we actually have access to grants online as well as offline. We have off-market grants that we actually tap into for our network so that they can actually apply for them. So you can actually get access to grants on a monthly basis. We have a grants list that you can actually download. And also we actually have grant sources in our resource area where you can actually get grants repeatedly through these sources, whether they're incubators, whether they're family offices, whether they're foundations, whether they're accelerators, economic development offices, and much more. We actually have an entire section of grant sources that you can actually tap into and start to actually see how you can actually get grants for your business consistently. And for grants, we have many resources available for small businesses from my SBA grant section, where we actually show you the latest in SBA grants and also SBA resources that you can actually use for your small business. In addition to that, we also have our AI grants guide, where we actually show you step by step how to actually use AI to find grants for your business and how to use AI to actually market your business on autopilot. This is actually a game changer. Our AI grants guide is actually the top AI grants guide when it comes to how to use AI to scale and grow your business. Not only in finding grants, but also how you can actually use AI to build your business properly. You can actually use AI and actually save a lot of money on hiring people, but use AI tools to really automate as well as scale your business. Also, we have our startup grants guide, which is very helpful for a lot of startups. Many people who actually are starting businesses don't know where to find funds. There's actually money and grants available to help you start the business. So whether your business is actually dormant, you've actually been sitting with the business, you've incorporated, you've done nothing with the business, it's just sitting, or you're actually a startup, you have the idea and you haven't really formally applied for your certification or applied for your incorporation documents to have a bank account, you can actually have grants and tap into grants that will help you start your business. These are called formation grants. So we actually have those in our startup grants guide on my website, AskRinde.com. And as business is changing, it's important to develop high income skills. So we actually have a high income skill list that we actually produce on a monthly basis for you at AskRinde.com. And while running your business, you want to develop high income skills. So these are skills that all of us need as entrepreneurs. And we've actually developed a list, a monthly list of high income skills you can actually download in our resource area. We're also active in rent to own all around the country. So if you're looking to actually acquire real estate, whether you actually own property or you're currently renting, and you want to see how you can actually start to acquire property, you can actually do so with rent to own, because rent to own is the bridge in real estate. You don't need credit. You don't need a mortgage to be able to buy a property and get a property. This property I got in 2003, rent to own. So you can actually do this, and we show you how to do that in our rent to own masterclass. We also have a free rent to own guide, which you can actually get on my website, AskRinde.com. So we have many resources on my website, and we've primarily focused on entrepreneurs and small businesses to help them grow, and we're doing that with our network all around the country. So you can get more information and tap into our website if you actually like to learn more about how to get yourself going and get grants consistently for your business. You can actually do that by going directly to my website at AskRinde.com. Number 3, InsidePhilanthropy.com. So Inside Philanthropy is actually one of the top websites when it comes to finding grants and sourcing grants, because they actually give you funders to watch for each year. So we've shared about this here previously on my channel about Inside Philanthropy and their key difference when it comes to other sites and why they make our list. So Inside Philanthropy focuses on nonprofits and grants for nonprofits. The key here is that they actually have so many nonprofits and funders that you want to basically look for the nonprofits that are also hybrid, where they actually serve for profits. This is one of the keys that I found over the years that really works well. And we have great relationships with key nonprofits, and we've been able to get access to grants through those nonprofits early on, even before it's broadcasted, or in some cases, it never makes it to the open market. So you can find these nonprofits that actually serve for profits at InsidePhilanthropy.com. Now, one of the keys is to understand that they actually are focusing on finding the new funders every single year. And they actually have a top funders list every single year that they publish. And it's very important because it gives you the scope and idea, having an understanding of really what's going on in the market when it comes to private giving. So an example of this would be Balmer Group. So Balmer Group is actually one of the top funders. And last year alone, they gave out over $850 million. So Balmer Group is actually Steve Ballmer's foundation and organization and their group. And they're actually heavy philanthropists. They focus on families. They focus on economic opportunities for all. And they're constantly expanding. So currently they have over 390 active grants. And this is actually one of the sources and an example of one of the funders that you'll find at InsidePhilanthropy.com. It's important to understand that, as I shared here many times on my channel, where grants is a flow. This is actually a world where money is exchanging hands, sometimes through family offices, sometimes through foundations, but oftentimes you have wealthy individuals that are actually looking for tax write-offs, or they may be basically looking, they have a purpose. They made something that's really near and dear to them, such as like Mackenzie Bezos, her foundation, where she's looking to try to help women. They will actually put that money towards helping those causes. And in some cases, it's based on a cause, and in some cases, it's based on a write-off. But the benefit of it is that you as an entrepreneur, if you're properly aligned with the right sources, you're going to get the money. So this is actually an example of why Inside Philanthropy makes our list, because they give you exposures to funders such as the Balmer Group, and you need to actually get access to as many of those funders as possible so you can see where there's a synergy and an alignment. So if you'd like to learn more about Inside Philanthropy and the funders that are available through that website, you can actually go directly to the website at InsidePhilanthropy.com. Number 4, the Council of Foundations. So the Council of Foundations is a nonprofit member organization that's been in existence for over 75 years. You've heard us talk about this here previously on my channel at AskRinde. The Council of Foundations is actually a gold mine when it comes to tapping in for grants with philanthropies. Every year, philanthropies scour the entire country looking for need and opportunity to make a difference. So based on the need and opportunity, they'll allocate X amount of funds, in some cases millions of dollars, based on the location as well as the scope. And the COF really helps these philanthropies figure out where they're going to give, what locations they're actually going to give to, and where the flow of millions of dollars are going to go to. And at this website, you'll see a network of foundations, and they have various membership types, from community foundations to private grant makers to corporate grant makers, and also to public grant makers. And as I shared previously regarding charities, the same goes for philanthropies. If you align with the proper philanthropies, you can actually get money and also grants for your small business, because there are philanthropies that give to many small businesses. You just need to basically be aligned properly. So if you'd like to learn more about these philanthropies that you can actually tap into through the COF, you can actually go directly to their website at cof.org. Number 5, the CFDA, the Catalog of Federal Domestic Assistance. So the CFDA is an extensive directory of all the federal programs for grants, loans, as well as scholarships. So years ago, they used to be a standalone directory and had their own website, but they were actually revised and shut down in 2018 and actually absorbed under SAM.gov. And as I've shared here previously on my channel, when I've talked about the SBA 7A as well as the 8A programs, the government is actually one of the biggest spenders of consumer goods. So they actually buy a lot, and having your business tapped into not only getting grants, but also having your business do business with the government can go a long way. This is one of the things that you can actually use this directory for, not just getting access to grants for your business, not just getting access to funding for your business, but also how you can actually do business with the government and seeing what they're buying. So this actually gives you a glimpse and also brings you closer into some of the directories and also some of the programs that are available, and actually start to tap into doing more business and getting not only federal assistance, but actually doing business with the government. So in SAM.gov, you can actually find the CFDA. and the entire federal assistance programs, which includes grants, loans, as well as scholarships under their assistance listings section. And these are all programs that are available to the American public. And this is one of the reasons why this website makes our list of some of the top grant websites for this year. So if you'd like to get more information on the CFDA, you can actually go directly to sam.gov. So these are some of the top websites that you can actually use to find grants for your business this year, whether it's online or offline. So make sure you actually tap into and see how you can actually use each one strategically to be able to get grants for your business. So if you'd like to learn more about how to get started in grants, how to get the formula for grants, and actually how to scale your business up, you can actually take our grants masterclass where we show you the exact formula of how to actually start to line your business up so that you can actually get grants consistently and also properly set up your business. Also, if you'd like to get our free 5-step grant guide, if you've never done this process before and you're looking to try to start, we show you how to do that. If you've done it before and you want to know how you can fine tune it to make it more consistent and more reliable, you can actually do that as well by using our 5-step grant guide. I'd like to get that to you free, so make sure you comment grants in the comment section below and we'll make sure that we send that to you. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. You can also email me anytime. My email address is AskRinde@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.